Man, but I'm hyped though, man. We got big time NBA starting back up tonight.
Yeah.
No more exhibitions. Got my boy Bron.
Yeah.
I even got some juice on this game too, man.
Do you? How much?
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess that's not a appropriate
man,
question.
come on, man. That's like asking the lady how old she is. What you doing here, Deke? Come on, bro. You got a wire on, man?
I'm sorry.
She ain't wearing no wire in here. Talking about some how much. What?
It's just knee jerk reaction.
It's enough. It's enough.
Yeah, I'll ask you off the mic, I guess. I've been thinking more and more. You know, we're both LeBron fans.
Very true.
And I want LeBron to win.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, part of me's thinking, it's almost like destiny for Clippers here.
What?
Part of me's thinking that.
Why would you think that? That's like saying part of it is destiny that the Browns are supposed to win this year. Like, who says that?
No, it's not like that because NBA and NFL is different. A little bit different.
No,
for
not
me,
when it comes to destiny.
I don't know if destiny is the right word. It just feels like Clippers. It feels like there's a lot of hype for the Lakers. It feels like there's more tension there in terms of this needs to happen this year, as opposed to with the Clippers. There's not much noise with them outside of Lou Williams, but that's not really a thing.
Trying to get some food. Man, what are you talking about?
I agree with you. I think that's completely overblown. But what I mean is there's not as much hype around the Clippers or just flying under the radar. They're saying Kawhi, he's
Patrick
playing
Beverly
bad
hasn't
in the
been
preseason.
playing quiet. Patrick Beverly, he talks a lot.
Outside of him, though, really, I mean, you go with your leader. Kawhi, he's quiet, dude. He's quiet. I'm not saying LeBron's like hyping it up or anything either, but it's more the media, and it does feel like they do really need it this year. And I could just see one of those things where Kawhi, dude, he's good, man. He's really good. I like Kawhi.
Better than LeBron?
No, not right now. Okay. Not right now. I was having this whole discussion.
I'm just trying to figure out where you're going with this thing. You come in here and just blow my vibe like this. Like, what's your problem here?
I got a bad feeling. I'm trying to lower the expectations for myself. We were talking about expectations.
You don't do that with the Steelers?
Huh?
You don't do that with the Steelers? With Ben?
No, I don't.
So where's this? Man, get that bad mojo out of here, man. Now if the Lakers lose, man, I'm elbow dropping you, man. I feel like you done jinxed my squad, man. What's going on with you? Who does that?
I don't know. I don't even know why I brought it up.
Why would you even say that? I got money on the game. Now I need to go take my bet back, but I can't even do that.
I'm not talking about tonight.
I'm saying in general. I got a couple of bets.
Okay.
I got some future bets.
LeBron, a triple double.
No. You know how to do like the future is like who's gonna win it?
So
MVP.
You got Lakers, LeBron, and Lakers winning tonight.
I got a lot of juice going on right now. All right, it's complex.
You got Lakers winning tonight. LeBron winning MVP, Finals MVP.
I got it's complex, but you come out here and say this type of nonsense. Now I'm feeling like is like what's going on here, man?
Yeah, but you've told me how many times my opinions are too far out there.
No, that's crazy. Like I don't like that, Deke. Don't do that, man. That's not fun. That is not okay.
If anything, I'm trying to reverse jinx it.
Nah, man, it don't work like that, man.
What do you mean?
Because you just a jinx right now, man. All right. You said 15-1 last year. You jinxed us in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
And now you saying this with the Bron. Like, you're making me nervous,
all right,
man.
How do I not jinx us this year?
I don't know. Because I know for a fact now, because what you just said.
What did I already say? 13-3. So I'm kind of sticking with that.
Nah, it's too late, man. All I know is if Bron don't win this championship right now, it's because you jinxed him. All right? You just jinxed him. So just throwing it out there, all right?
Would I have jinxed him if I would have said, hey, man, because this is the same thing I did with the Steelers. I would have said, hey, man, LeBron, he's going to dominate 40 points a game, 10 boards.
But that's realistic, though.
I thought 15-1 was realistic last year. I really did, dude. I really did.
Did you really?
It had that feeling.
Seriously. Did you really think it?
I did, dude. Well, listen. I was thinking
the defense wasn't even the defense like that before you made that pick. No, it was no Minka.
I thought they were going to improve though,
but not like how they did last year.
They proved me wrong in week 1 and 2. It was a disaster, but I really thought the defense was going to improve. All the young pieces, it was kind of like this steady incline, and I didn't think we were going to miss a beat without AB. Now, all right, was I thinking maybe 13-3, 14-2, more in that lines? Why does it matter then? Your first time out.
It means a lot.
First time out on a podcast, you got to come guns blazing. And I said 15-1.
That's not a good idea.
I did. It's a great idea.
No strategy.
It's a great idea.
What? Dude, just kick the door and guns blazing.
We had the tagline the whole year, 15-1.
We did.
It's catchy. That's what I mean. You come out strong. Strong.
Yeah.
So that was my thinking with it. I thought we were gonna have a really good year. So why not go 15-1?
But then you come out here and just say this nonsense about Bron and just mess up my whole vibe. I was happy. I have my old school Browns on from Miami, the first championship.
I know. I saw that. Where'd they go?
Man. I like to be comfortable when we record.
Which ones are those? Those are
those would have been the
11s.
Yes.
I think they're 11s. Because
12. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I had the 8s.
Yeah.
This is gonna be pointless trying to describe all this.
I was going to say, yeah, bro. You might as well put a picture up here or something, man. But either way, man, it's the LeBron, the ones that when he first won that championship in Miami, those are the ones. So yeah, man, I had to bring him out for nostalgia purposes, man. But yeah, man, I was feeling good. And you gonna say that nonsense, man? Like I thought we were friends, man. You think you know a guy. And then you get up on this mic, and then, I mean, they true colors start to show, man. This is crazy.
I'm just telling you, Kawhi's pretty damn good. Watch out.
And so what is LeBron then?
He's the number 1 player in the league.
So what is Anthony Davis then?
Here's the thing. I like the Clippers roster is better than the Lakers. Them losing Avery Bradley.
They have more depth than the Lakers.
They do.
But star for star, I'm taking the Lakers.
Star for star, I am too.
All right, then. That's all I need. It's the NBA. Give me star power.
Okay. That's where you're going off of. But, I think it's going to be a tight series, and I definitely wouldn't be surprised if it's Clippers. Okay. I definitely wouldn't.
Okay.
But I just think all the hype's with the Lakers now. That's
Clippers
my
don't
point.
Even make it to the West Conference Finals.
Come on.
Hot take.
So what's going to happen? Hold on. What's happening then?
What you mean? What's happening then?
Who are they losing to? The Rockets?
No. I don't know if it's the Rockets. I'm either leaning. I think they get one of them.
In the
funky,
West, Mavs.
It's gonna be one of them funky matchups that I think can get them, man.
Hold on, the Mavs.
Mavs are sneaky, but I want to say I'm thinking more Denver than
Bobo.
Utah.
You're a believer now.
Well, no, I mean their team is good though.
I know.
Their team is good. If Bobo can play like how he's been playing in these exhibition games, that's a whole nother element.
That's my whole point. I don't know how they're not going to be able to get him 20, 25 minutes.
Well, like I said, I need to see it when it counts, because we know it's a different level of intensity. You're
going to have 8 regular season games. I don't see why they wouldn't give him a little bit more minutes throughout the regular season too. Yeah. They're already locked into the playoffs, right? So you might as well.
So he's going to get, like I said, if he can produce and play at that level versus the top talent that's in the West, then that changes everything for them. Right now, we've seen him in the exhibition games, and it's like, oh, okay, I don't really know who that is you're going against, but all right, that's cool. Oh, it's the fourth quarter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just throw the highlight up. I'm seeing some of that. I need to see like when it's for real. You know what I mean? Not Kawhi only played 15 minutes this game, but Bobo balled out. Like, nah, let me see when them boys are really out there playing for the whole game. Like, now let me see what he looks like. So that's my only thing. But man, I think it could be
even without him. They were good. Are they 3 or 4 right now?
Yeah, I want to say I
think they're 3.
I want to say 3. I'm leaning towards 3.
That's without him.
But I think because the thing is with the Clippers, they still are going to need to kick a lot of butt to move up in terms of their seat and stuff like that.
Why do they need to? They're 2. They're fine.
But that's the thing though. They're not going to.
There's no home court advantage.
Well, it is home court advantage to me.
Why? Orlando.
Because.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because when last time LeBron was playing in Florida, right?
Come on.
You know what he does in Florida, right? You know what he does in Florida, right? You know what he does in Florida, right?
2 championships.
That's what he does when he's in Florida. So you might want to get that 1 seed from Bron because it's home court advantage for that boy. Because it's all about what side of the bench sitting on. He likes to come off of the left side of the bench, go to the table, get his powder, does a little powder dance, and he goes on about his business.
The home court advantage could be broken down into what seed you have. I'll give you that in terms of what could be an easier path.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. More towards the matchup. As the 1 seed, the Lakers are going to get the most favorable matchup.
Oh man,
I don't think.
Well, they might have Blazers. They're worried about the Blazers a little bit. Like they are though. They were talking about.
You have to say that. Let's be real. You have to say that.
But then you'd have 2-7. The Mavericks will be 7 maybe. That's where they're at right now. I think.
Yeah, Mavericks are dangerous.
Yeah, where's the Jazz? You want to play the Jazz, wherever the Jazz is. That's who you want to play. Because they're missing the one dude, Bogdanovich. They're missing him, and they're just not a good team. Yeah, they're just not. They're like the Titans of the NBA. I'm telling. That's a great comparison.
So they're gonna go to the Western Conference Finals then?
No, not this year.
That's what the Titans did.
Nah, it's just not happening.
The Titans didn't do that.
Nah,
the Titans did do that though, right?
Their conference is a little bit tougher than the AFC.
No, their conference is a little bit tougher than the AFC. AFC had the Super Bowl champion in it.
There's 8 teams here, only 6. It's just a little.
It's not that different.
Well, they're not making the West Finals. I'm telling you that. Right. But I'm just you can guarantee they're not winning.
Well, I'm just calling it now, man. Clippers not making it to the Western Conference Finals. Wow. How about that? Wow. How about that?
I disagree.
Yeah, how about that?
I think it's gonna be Clippers Lakers.
I don't. I think it's gonna be Lakers versus.
So who do you think it is? Is it Rockets?
I'll go Lakers and Lakers, but I need to see the seeding once things finalize so I can know exactly who.
You think Denver's gonna upset them then?
If they match up with them, yeah. But I don't know where they're going to end up at. That's what I'm saying. And you also got to remember, too, with the Clippers, though. But with the Clippers, you also got to remember this. They're going to be down, Lou Will, Pat Beverly, for like the first 2 games of the race. It's only 8 games for the seeding. That's important.
The seeding? Well, if they get the 3, they might be playing the Jazz.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, these 8 games are going to matter. They're not going to have those guys for at least 2 of those games. That's a big deal.
You kind of want to get that 3 seed, though, if you're playing the Jazz. You kind of do.
We're going to see, man.
Hold on. Let's see. I got the standings.
Yeah, pull us up, man. Pull us up.
Jazz are 5. No. I'm 4. 4, sorry. Jeez, oh, man.
Okay.
Rockets are 6. So you want... So Jazz are 4. So, yeah, bump down to that 5 seed.
Sounds... yeah, all right. Bump down, all right.
Bump down to the 5 seed. So you'd be playing the Lakers then. Maybe. I don't know. Don't they... It depends on what seed, and then they rearrange it. I think that's how it is. Because if the 8 seed wins... They'll play like the 2 seed.
The 2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not like a straight line. Right. I don't think it is. That's from what I remember.
Because it's not like March Madness where whoever's on that bracket, so you're playing, they're gonna still make it where
I forgot about
the lowest seed is gonna play the highest seed.
Thunder are at 5. So that's
the matchup you want.
I'd rather play the Jazz than the Thunder. But here's your teams that could upset the Clippers then from 3 to 8. I guess even 3 to 10 if Pelicans make it. Nuggets.
You think Pelicans gonna make it?
Huh? Man, dude, I initially did think so.
I don't see it, bro.
I initially thought so. We want Zion. We all do.
That's about it.
We all want Zion.
Yeah.
I did say a couple weeks ago, I did my own little thing on YouTube. I said Pelicans, I like their roster the best. But now there's too much buzz with the Trailblazers that I'm worried. And they have Damian Lillard and McCollum who've been in these situations. In a
situation like this, where for those players and for those teams in particular, you got an 8-game sprint. This is going to be more like your NCAA tournament. And we know guard play is king. So when I think of
Drew's
Dame,
not bad.
But he's not Dame Lillard. He's not CJ. Them boys, we've seen what they can do. Them 2 right there by themselves, man, are a problem.
I know they got a nice roster. Melo, could he turn back the clock?
Is
a
it Hoodie
bit?
Melo? Do I get Hoodie Melo down there?
Melo. It's Skinny Melo.
Skinny Melo. You're right. That's the new Melo. You're right. Skinny Melo.
He looks good. He looks motivated. Yeah. So you got.
It's like Skinny Ben.
Oh yeah,
See? Boom.
Slim Ben.
Slim Ben, Skinny Melo. We good to go, man.
Nuggets, Jazz, Thunder, Rockets, Mavs, Grizzlies, Blazers, Pelicans, Kings, and Spurs get out of here. Suns get out of here.
I can see the Trailblazers.
So who's your second team? You said Nuggets, but who would be the second team potentially to upset the Clippers? Because you're saying depending on seeding. You got 2 teams.
See, I'm banking on it being the Nuggets, honestly.
Okay,
that's what I'm banking on. I don't think Houston's gonna have enough if Houston season.
So that would be Clippers and Nuggets then, both slotted in 2-3, and then they face each other in the semis.
The only thing that I like about Houston potentially matching up with them, though, James Harden and Westbrook
versus the Clippers.
Yeah, but my problem is
we know how that goes.
I know it.
We know how that's gonna go.
Like they'll look great in these 8 games. I guarantee in these 8 games, it's gonna be one game where you look at Harden and Westbrook like, yo, they are a problem. And then it's gonna be in the playoffs when it really matters, and yeah, they ain't gonna be able to catch a cold, and I'm gonna be mad. So I don't even want to open myself up to that type of heartbreak, that type of disappointment, man.
We know how it goes. People are trying to do it right now. They're trying to say the small ball.
Because some small ball weird is scenario key right now, bro. Like if you could small ball right now, bro, you got a major advantage. Guard play is king right now, man.
See, here's the problem. I wanna debate that, but I only saw one highlight, and it was of Taco Fall dunking on Rocket. So it's one of those.
Taco Fall, stop
it was one of those things where they said, "All right, screw small ball. The tall ball's coming back or whatever," and it was Taco Fall just dunking on them.
That's cool.
But no, the Nuggets though, they're the team that might start reversing that trend, if anyone, just because they have the guard play, but then if you got 7'2" dudes playing small forward like Bull and they're able to shoot like that, that's a huge advantage.
Man, you were really selling the fence on. You're really buying what Bull is putting out right now, man.
I hope
that boy has seen a couple exhibition games. You ready to just? He's the one.
I hope he does.
You haven't learned anything from a couple of highlights and just jumping off like that. Listen, you ain't learned anything yet.
Listen,
we've seen this first.
I like high upside guys, especially with NBA. I've always been a fan of Beasley. I think we've talked about this before. I still hold hope on him that he could somehow come back.
Hope?
I still do.
Man, that clock ticking. Jeez.
I was really hoping he could play in this and drop 20 just for the Nets.
What it is?
Huh?
Okay.
But no, well, he's an high upside guy. It's one of those things where the smart teams like the Nuggets, they take the chance on him in the second round, and that should pay off because there's all these idiot teams in the first round. If you got a guy with the top 5 talent slipping to you in like it's like Giannis. Giannis went 15. Like take the high upside
15 in second round is drastically different.
Yeah, well, still take Bobo in the first round. Just take him in the first round.
It's the reason why he slid.
Upside.
It's the reason why he slid. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know
man.
what it was, but you know how draft goes with people throwing out smoke screens.
Oh, yeah.
Because there were people saying, "Oh, he's got a bad attitude. He's lazy on defense, and this type of stuff." You gotta go past that and just say like, "Yo, I got a potential top 5 guy in this draft, and
I hope you're right.
I need to draft him in this."
For you, I hope you're right. I just Bobo. I'm like, all right,
dude,
cool.
The Nuggets are playing chess, I think, with these other NBA teams. They got Michael Porter Jr., who's like one of those top 5 talents too.
But no, he was coming off an injury. That's different with the back injury. Remember?
Well, Bobo was too, though.
True,
he was coming off the injury.
Still wasn't to the extent of like with Porter. Man, it was questions like, yo, is he gonna play again? Like, is he gonna be on that level again?
Yeah,
major questions. Bobo is not necessarily the same to that extent.
From the standpoint of will injuries continue to derail his career because of his body frame, that is definitely concerning. Yeah. But if he fills out, man, and he actually looked bigger in Oregon.
Does, yeah.
He was bigger at Oregon than he is right now, which if he could get back to that Oregon shape, maybe even get a little bit bigger.
I wonder if he's more, I guess, like a healthier weight right now, even with him being thinner, like more lean.
Think?
Well, because it's the thing, like you can be bigger like in college, but it's not a healthy bigger in terms of like your body fat, your BMI, stuff like that. Whereas once you start to lean out and actually put on good muscle, good weight and things like that, you will naturally get smaller from it, but it's just a healthier frame. You're more developed, you're more stronger and stuff like that. So that's all I'm saying, man. Could be a situation like that.
Like bigger muscle as opposed to maybe
in terms of like you can have more body fat, so your frame looks bigger, right?
Yeah.
But you're not necessarily in the best shape. You're not necessarily the most healthy. You're not eating as good as you should be. You're not working out the way you need to be.
I get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. So now, even though he's smaller,
I think he's got a combo of the both, though.
We'll see, man. People said that about Durant too. He never had to change.
Not really. I mean, he's a tad bigger, but you're right. They
said the same thing. Remember, he can't bench was it 185? He couldn't bench at the combine. He's not gonna be big enough. He's too wiry. He's been perfect.
No, you're right. He really has. I mean, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe he's gained 10 or 20 pounds. Yeah, I don't know, but you're right. That's a good point. We'll see. Yeah. But like, dude, I see it there, man. He could stroke.
Hey, we're gonna see, man.
He can stroke.
We shall see.
Yeah, he's gonna be a factor on defense too.
We shall see. Now,